Yo, Foxy, come here, bro. Let's sing together, dog. Let's sing to the kids, alright? I'm with my boy Foxy. You know he looking a little boxy.
Big fan of how Chica looks in that FNAF 1 remake game. *_*.
Now what?
Jump, boy. Just like that.
This way, boy.
Hup.
Yo, this dude Bonnie's a fraud, bro. He's a fake and a fraud. He's not doing this. I'm telling you, bro. Bonnie gotta be one of the softest animatronics, bro. I'm not even joking. This 120, this dude not even moving, bro.
You're stuck to the ground like a part of all this shit.
I'm about to go.
In this Five Nights at Freddy's 4 game, you can see dead people inside of the animatronics. Oh, Foxy. Why is he just chilling right there? Oh. Alright, there we go.
I see you, I see you, I see you, I see. He took my ass! What do you mean, bro? I'm scared. What's this music in my ear? I can't focus. This motherfucker really trying to juke me out here. Oh!
Every time you slam the doors, he gets angrier, but he gets tired too. You can't keep doing this dance forever. You've gotten to it last time. He's not just in the hallways now. He's everywhere.
Whoa! Oh my god!
I'm so done with this game. Look at that. Well, it's not actually that timer. It's like 10 minutes off. But really, on my actual timer, it's like 20 seconds down. Oh my god! I did it! I did it! Oh my god! I am so done with this game! Wait, what is that? What is that? What is that? Freddy Fazbear! Oh my god! What the fuck? What is going on? What the fuck? It's 6 a.m. I am so. Oh my god! Look how much money I'm getting. 9,999,000. I am so goddamn done. The credits. Oh my god! I am so done with this game.
Tryna take the weight that's hurt inside of me.
Scared to come outside.
God, I need a second chance, knowing that I love you.
I always come back.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth. If you still even remember that name. But I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift.
Shibuya. Shibuya.
Tu peux faire pour un filet
7th night real quick, but I'm so down in this goddamn game!
Now that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area.
In this FNAF game, you can see the dead bodies inside of the suits. This is taking gory to a whole new level. Now this is definitely the worst one probably. It looks like they all got turned into Springtrap. Like instead of kids being stuffed into like the center of the animatronic suit, it's like they got spring locked into it. Adult bodies by the way, definitely not kids. Just ugh. Like this is what the dev had in mind while making this game. Just make the game as gory as possible. That was their prime objective. Of course they made a cupcake a spider. I don't know why they made your tongue so long. Why'd they even give you a tongue in the first place? I mean, it's FNAF 4, they're all nightmares, so it's not really supposed to make sense. And this man over here. How many mouths you got? Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time I thought it was 3, but no, it's just 4. Quadruple damage, man. There's so much going on, there's so many out right now. I'm dead, I'm literally dead. I'm literally dead, there's no way I survive. I'm gonna get killed by someone at the door. It's gonna happen.
Even beyond its controversial use of AI, the other problem with this game is that it's expensive to play. Every time you speak with the animatronics, the game is making API calls to language and voice models, and those aren't free. Even if the game could cost money, which as a FNAF fan game it can't, if someone played it enough, it would eventually have cost Suslord more money than he earned from the sale. So right now, a game like this is prohibitively difficult to release. My playthrough that you're watching right now cost like $6, which I paid Suslord back for, of course. Furthermore, it's all still pretty janky. You'll see that at points the animatronics just sit there while waiting for their responses to process, and it's hilariously awkward.
Chica? You still there?
I see.
Having narrowly escaped Cassidy's endos, we once again attempt to return to Chica with the gasoline.
You really came back.
Yeah, sorry, I ran into Cassidy. She's kind of a crazy bitch. Anyway, I brought the gasoline.
He certainly didn't have any for us.
Dark. Alright, who's next? That's crazy, dude.
How could I not hear you? He's literally right over there.
Okay. Yo, Freddy, what's it like being a haunted animatronic?
It sucks.
Freddy's kind of a bummer. Freddy's kind of a bummer in this. Dude, what a dumbass. He saw us right in the office and then didn't even check under the desk with the one place to hide. Alright, so how do I stop Springtrap, dude?
Your favorite song, you go ahead, let sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down.
That one was worth for listening to people to bring my agenda.
I'm sorry, but there was never enough room on this stage for both of us.
Knowing that I love you, but sometimes I do the devil dance. Lost a couple of my partners, so I'm sliding out of whoever ain't. Drop one of them niggas when I kill them, called the reverend. Cause no weapon formed against me shall prosper, yeah. Yeah, I know I'm clutching on this chopper, yeah. Waiting on them boys outside. They come outside.
Follow my instructions. There's no time for introductions. You are the one that made us. You'll be the one to save us. Surrounded, welcome to the circus. Power down, are you feeling nervous? His voice meant to deceive you. My voice just wants to leave you.
Does anyone else find it insane that William Afton was rich enough to build a high-tech animatronic bunker under his house in the 80s? Thankfully, we just got a very reasonable explanation for this. Edwin was working on a big restaurant project for Fazbear, and eventually, while he was distracted with his family business, Edwin was unable to finish the project, which meant everything now belonged to Fazbear under the terms of his contract. This included his house, which has the same wallpaper as the FNAF 4 house, but green, and an elevator leading to an underground facility. So William didn't build the whole bunker, he just acquired and remodeled it. This means we can call FNAF 4 Five Nights at Edwin's, which I'm live playing right now.
Everybody go respect the shoe, but the one in front of the gun lives forever.
The one in front of the gun forever.
And I've been hustling all day, this away, that away, through canals and alleyways, just to say, money trees is the perfect place to shade, and that's just how I feel. $8 just fuck your main bitch, that's just how I feel. $8 might say fuck the niggas that you gave with, that's just how I feel. $8 might just make that lane switch, that's just how I feel. $8 might turn to $1 million and we all rich, that's just how I feel. He's the last one out to get the stove. No way, I run out the bucket head and hose. No way, hit the streets and we break the code.
ever wonder where Vanny comes from while we're in Lost and Found and where she goes afterwards? Now this is a little weird because she's stuck there at the window. We'll have the cutscene with Vanny asking for having fun, followed by her appearing outside of the kitchen of the Faz pad. Does her little dance deal, and then she comes down the stairs after Gregory and Lost and Found. Unfortunately, if you don't get out of there in a timely fashion, she'll kill us, so what I'm going to do is actually move Gregory out of the way. I'm pretty sure she just like roams around up the stairs. Now, what should also be interesting is if I go back into the atrium.
Freddy! Help! The rabbit lady's found me!
Oh, she despawned.
If you truly want to put an end to this, he can help you.
Who is Jeremy? Jeremy Fitzgerald, like the night guard?
The blue bunny.
Oh, Bonnie. Isn't Bonnie kind of purple?
Don't say that word. It provokes a reaction.
Okay, so if Bonnie is Jeremy, then who are you?
You know who I am.
This is so weird.
After all, you are the one who killed me.
The new Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic game just revealed gameplay with its release date. Here, check it out.
So let me explain the situation. One of our contractors, Edwin Murray, has gone missing, leaving our property abandoned in his warehouse. Your job is simple. Enter the warehouse and retrieve the technology that he was developing for us. It's a kind of prototype endoskeleton that can adapt to any costume and become any character. We suspect it may be malfunctioning, so just be aware of the slim but non-zero chance that you could sustain significant injuries while attempting to retrieve it, including but not limited to death or dismemberment. We fully expect the retrieval process to go smoothly and without incident, but just in case, we suggest you get your affairs in order before arriving.
Back to work.
Fazbear Entertainment is not responsible for damage to property or person. Thank you for being a valued member of the Fazbear team.
Yo, this dude Bonnie's a fraud, bro. He's a fake and a fraud. He's not doing this. I'm telling you, bro, Bonnie gotta be one of the softest animatronics, bro. I'm not even joking. Just 120, this dude not even moving, bro. No! Yes, sir. Nah, I would step back. Oh my god! The moment you see him close that door.
I'm gonna watch it from the corner. You're fiending.
I don't see him.
The office, y'all close the door again.
What the heck? What Wait, he stopped. He's tweaking. Oh my god!
I'm gonna close the other one if he comes around.
Oh my gosh!
He's tweaking! And then, bro, I lost it. Bro, they're not going away. They're both just... Bro.
Springtrap is a cheater. He cheats like crazy. He doesn't really chase the player. He just teleports into position right before the camera glances back at him, then stops the moment he's off screen. When he's not on camera, he clips through walls, moonwalks around like he's Michael Jackson, and just generally does whatever he wants. Then, afterwards, I animate Springtrap into position so that he's always in the perfect spot right when the player looks at him. Animating Springtrap ahead of time would cause a lot of headaches. How fast can he go? What if he overtakes the player camera? Most importantly though, 90% of that animation would end up being irrelevant because it's a chase sequence and Springtrap is only visible during a handful of moments. Animating stuff that happens off camera and never gets seen is a waste of time. Before returning to Bonnie with the gas can, we stop by the office to chat with Golden Freddy again. One subtle detail you might not have noticed is that the particles in the air change color based on which animatronic you're speaking to. Normally, they're just amber, red, and off-white, making them look like embers or sparks, but when you speak to Golden Freddy, they turn gold. When you speak to Bonnie, they turn blue. When Springtrap chases you, they turn purple. The fog in the room also changes color. Also, Golden Freddy's head is set to always look towards the player camera, so even when you're far from the office, his head is constantly tracking you. I thought that was amusing. Next, we return to Bonnie to douse him with the gasoline, and I was really proud of how these scenes turned out. Fluid simulations are infamously difficult in 3D, and Blender's built-in fluid simulator is very old, unmaintained, and leaves much to be desired, so most people opt to use an external program for these situations. Bonnie's fluid sim alone is 670 megabytes, and that's despite using optimizations like having the fluid disappear the moment it falls below the camera. I at one point thought the gasoline looked too much like water, and I gave it a yellowish tint, hoping it would make it feel more gasoline-y, but it ended up just looking like I was pouring pee all over Bonnie's head, so I changed it back to clear. Actual gasoline is clear anyway, so. Immediately after this, Springtrap walks behind us, and I pretend to be scared and hide from him.
He didn't see us. He didn't see us.
Of course, he was always just going to walk down this hallway and then stop the moment he went off screen, though you'll notice his sound effects remain even after he's gone. This is because his 3D speaker is separate from the rest of him. The speaker needed to be animated separately because Springtrap isn't actually chasing the player most of the time. Then, the chase begins. mxes and the animatronic characters. Some of these cameras are pretty dark, so I ended up messing with that old flashlight system the previous owner had in the diner. I jerry-rigged it to the camera. There should be a button on the bottom right of the screen. Why don't you give it a press? Can't tell you how many times it saved my life. Job. Saved my job. Okay, well, anyway, you should also know about the power-saving procedure that the building undergoes during morning hours. You'll notice lights flickering, electrical noises, and even sometimes short outages. Don't get nervous when this stuff happens. It's all normal. The building will allocate more power automatically, so your lights will be back on in a couple of seconds. Sometimes certain cameras will go dark, and you'll have to reactivate them manually. There's a fuse box right behind where you're sitting. Pop it open. When you open it up, you'll see the tape I put on each switch to indicate which camera it controls. Use them to reactivate any camera that goes dark here. I'm not a master electrician, but the wiring will get the job done. There weren't enough switches for all of the cameras, so I only hooked up the most important ones. The remaining ones are wired up to the main breaker in the parts and service room. You won't need to worry about those. As you've seen during the day shift, the animatronics love to stretch their legs, even when they are supposed to be off. Henry has some technical explanation about their joints locking up or something, but I didn't pay much attention. If you don't see them on the cameras, you can check the hallway with your flashlight. Henry and William both assured me that the animatronics were harmless, but just in case, I figured out a way to get them to leave the office. At least with the newer models, they were.
Now onto Circus Baby, the one who took my daughter from me. Here it goes. Hello there. Do you remember me?
You are William Afton, my creator.
I suppose that is correct, yeah.
Do you know who I am?
Yeah. You are Circus Baby.
I am.
But, do you happen to know who you really are?
I don't understand.
Follow my instructions. There's no time for introduction. You are the one that made us. So be the one to save us. Welcome to the circus. Out of bounds, are you feeling nervous? We're going to my voice, but what do you?
TikTok. I know comments like this are rage bait, but I wanted to show people how much effort really goes into making animations like these. First up, here is my speed paint for the sketches of every single keyframe I've used in the animation. This alone took me about an hour and a half. Now is the start of the actual animation process. Each keyframe has a round for in between frames, some more, some less. Keep in mind that I am on a budget, and don't use fancy equipment. I animate on an iPad 6th gen with only 32 gigabits of storage. The only app I have on my iPad that can even fit is Procreate, which I use to animate. If anyone watching is an artist or animator themselves, then you'll probably understand the struggle with animating on this app. It is not suited for animation, so I had to make my video in the span of about 3 different canvases. Making each frame is a struggle too. In order for the animation to look smooth, you need to draw each line with precision. It is not easy to animate. I learned everything I did all on my own in the span of many years. My animations aren't very long, so I don't earn a single cent on making them. I mostly just do them for fun. The animation alone took me around 15 hours total, and that is not counting the editing. Editing on a light motion sucks. The app crashes constantly, and is always super frustrating to use, but it is necessary for adding backgrounds to my animation since CapCut is allergic to transparent overlay videos. I also had to come up with goofy lyrics to match the sound, as well as manually adding captions on CapCut as there were no words to automatically caption it too. This took me an embarrassing amount of time. Please don't bash or harass animators, especially if you have no idea how much time and effort goes into animation. Just a single second worth of animated media could take hours or days. Be thankful that there are still people in the world who take so much time in their day to create art instead of using AI. Thanks guys for watching this, and stay tuned for more animations in the future.
Huh.
Well, mask got quite a bit off. Geez, there was a lot of juice. Seems like it was cranberry juice or something. Let me get the hand truck real quick to move this thing to the service room. So, looks like the film strip is a bit scratched. Anyways, in the meantime, I position the animatronic onto the hand truck. Let's get into the service room. God, that thing squeals so loudly. I really should get a new one. Also, the animatronic is pretty heavy. Okay. One step further. Great. Oh, my hand's oily. Make it to the bathroom real quick to wash this off.
Decided to interact with other characters. So I snatched an old Freddy headpiece from the parts and service room. Putting that on your head will trick the newer models into thinking you're one of them. Try it out. It might smell